flower. And then here's where the combined efforts of both of them come into effect, how much break effect they do. Look at that. That is insane. Alright, I am finally back. As you can tell, I have found my microphone again. If you do notice some audio in the background, that is because there's a fan running in my room right now. And so the fan tends to, the mic tends to pick up the fan, like, because if I put the mic any lower, my voice is going to be even quieter, because like my mouse is like, I want to say, maybe like 5 or so inches away from my mic right now, because I don't have a proper setup. So this is quite literally, we're back to the bootleg setup I used to have of sitting on my bed with my laptop and my mic right in front of me. I have a bootleg setup, but you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to make a few bucks on the side, make it through YouTube, so you know, it is what it is. But that's not why you're here. I just wanted to say the mic is back, but the main reason we're here is because you saw the video today. We are comparing the Break Queen herself, Ruan Mei, and we're comparing it to the new Harmony character that just came out with Break Effect with a new mechanic called Super Break Effect, our homeboy the Trailblazer, which I have to say, I can't look at the art right now, but I'll put it up on the screen. I'm sorry for those of you that chose Stella, but Salus's art is just cleaner. Like, I don't know what it is about the pose, but I just think Salus's pose is so much better. But anyways, even if people don't like that take, I personally think that. But we're going to be comparing the two, so obviously we're going to be comparing them with having one build here, which is obviously the build I have on Ruan Mei. As you can see, her stats are not fully upped. I do at some point need to fully get her up again, because I need to grind harmony pieces because I've been farming other characters. But she is E0. This is the relic sec we'll be using for both characters, right? So as you can see, 242 break effect, pretty nice on her. And then it's the same thing going over to our homeboy Salus, or as my gamer tag is Pack. This is the build I'll be using later on in the video. Like, you'll see why that is, but like, for the first part, we're going to just be comparing Ruan Mei and Pack, and we're going to see like which one's better, Trailblazer or Ruan Mei, and we're just going to score them on different teams that I think they're most likely good for. So without further ado, let's hop into this with the very first team. The mic's being weird right now, but anyways, here we are with the team here. We are using Ruan Mei with obviously the dot team, and so hopefully I can showcase her properly, because that's her before her effect. Obviously her effect is going to have a hand up over Salus, the Trailblazer, because obviously it, you know, gets to it and inflict extra break effect, which in turn is huge, especially for this fight. So obviously Ruan Mei is going to have that advantage in her kit, especially with her ult, with the whole flower guarding effect where it puts it up, and then anyone that is broken gets their action delayed. So she also gets that over everyone else, which is really a huge freaking advantage. I would like to break these here. So there we go. There's that like break effectiveness I was talking about kicking in. Like, it's really good for that kind of stuff. And honestly, I should really be taking advantage of the fact that Kafka has that secondary hit on her that she can use to just keep on like applying that damage and breaking people constantly, which is what I really should be doing. Alright, we're gonna activate the train. There we go. We should be fine here, so I'm not gonna pop the ult, because here I'm gonna break. And then I'm gonna apply more dots. Don't really need to activate any of this just yet. I'm gonna pop this right here. And activate the dot effects on you. And for the most part, this is like, it's going as I expected. Like, obviously this boss has a lot of health and it's really tanky, but like, it is also like a really fun boss, and I personally like this boss playing it, because it gives me like a new perspective on like what I can do against it. And I'm gonna wait till all these little note guys recover, because then this is also where you like get the full aspect of like Ruan Mei's abilities, right? So now I get to pop Kafka, and I break all of them right here. I'm not sure if she does that without Ruan Mei. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't, but like being able to break all of them there in an instant like that with her is pretty good. Then we're gonna reactivate this. Then we break again. And I'm not activating the train just because I kinda need that thing. Perfect. And this shouldn't do too much damage. Yep. Perfect. Alright. I'll get the extra shield here. And then this, honestly, doing this should bump us there. There we go. Alright, now for the second phase. Now I am going to activate this here. Apply it to all of them and then activate the train. Alright. I think just like before, I'm gonna hold Kafka's ult for attacking all of them. Actually, maybe not. I forgot this is the phase where he puts up that shield, so we're actually not gonna do that. And we don't have Ruan Mei's break effect here, which kinda does suck, but like, it's whatever. We can get it up in a second here. I'm gonna save that. Yep, there we go. That's where like the real fun begins there. Alright, that's fine. So yeah, here's the real big difference you can see with this team is right here when Ruan Mei is not active. Like normally Kafka would be able to one tap these guys' weakness bars, but as you can see here when she's locked on, she clearly obviously cannot do that, which does suck a lot because we could be getting rid of at least one of these guys here and then getting rid of a second one later on, but like it is what it is right there. That's just how fate decided to hand us a deal this time. So that is honestly fine. I'm hoping this will break that. Yep, perfect, and then we get Slice Shield. Because it's gonna be a full one, which is rough. Yeah, that was rough. But we made it through, so we were chilling. Is Kafka dead? Oh, my zone's not up. I wasn't paying attention to my zone. Alright, but like, this point, like, I suck there, but I think we've gotten to see, like, a good, decent bit with that team, so I'm gonna retreat, because that was my own fuck-up, and then we're gonna take a look at, obviously, with the Trailblazer instead. So, we can just do that here real quick. Okay, now we are over here with the Trailblazer. Same exact build I was using on Ruan Mei. As you can see, we have 263 break effect here. I'm going to show off, obviously, his traces here real quick. You know, pretty much kind of similar, except for, obviously, like, the 9 here is because I was going for the ult. But as you can see, pretty similar, at least disbursement-wise. Relics are, as you can see, the same set we were using on Ruan Mei. He does have, obviously, E1 because we got him with that from the story. But it doesn't really matter for him because it just bumps a skill point, so like that doesn't really matter for him. It'd matter if we got to something like here with E4 where it's generally buffing better, which I just need to grind that for. But for now, let's hop into this obviously with this next team here, and then we're just going to replace Ruan Mei with Trailblazer, and we're just going to see how it goes here. Now obviously there are going to be some slight differences here. Okay, yeah, and as you can see here, perfect example. With Ruan Mei's ability, we can obviously one-shot, but like with this, we can't, which does kind of suck. But that's honestly fine. So we're going to pop this here. And then what we're going to do here is, as you can see, and we're going to take a look. As you can see, he gives no other abilities to them. Like, they don't get any other abilities from him initially starting. So that does suck indeed, but he does have high break effect, and then his difference is he has a bounce effect that hits everyone, so that is an advantage he has. And then here's when we get to show off the new mechanic that he shows off, which is his, actually hang on, wait, I could have done that better, but do I really want to restart the run right now just to, because I could have broke this one and then I could have broke these two. And we'll just go like, we'll go like this. So we're gonna break these two right here. But as you can see, there's that like super break effect, which he specifically only has, where do I want to use a point here? Yeah, we'll show. Okay, so as you can see, I'm gonna hit this one, and there's that super break, and it follows up on follow-up attacks, which is also really nice to have. And thankfully, we won't be taking too much damage here since it's only one. But like I said, Trailblazer can be pretty good here, especially with that multi-hit, but we are going to try and get rid of as much as these guys' bars as possible on the side. Okay, effect res perfect. So obviously one of the main things you're going to notice is obviously we can't stall as much as we did before with these guys. But we do get to do more damage wise, especially here where all of them are going to be broken. Like that is really good. But like that super break effect does stack up, because I'm pretty sure you can tell we're already kind of doing more damage than we did last time. And the best part is the Trailblazer has a lot of energy, so most of the time you're going to have his ult up again, which is really nice. And for stuff like this, where all the super breaks are active and we get to pop an ult like Kafka's, like this is where like he's gonna really shine, is on all these multi-hits where like look at that damage that we just did. Like that's where he's really gonna shine. Alright, let me make sure. Okay, my field's still up for another turn, so we're good. I'm gonna pop this just for the heal. I should save it for the super break, but that's fine. As you can see, like damage wise, we already are doing a lot more damage than we did before. Obviously we didn't get a super break there, but like I said, with that, we already have his ability up again. And then with this, it's about choosing who we want to hit here. I'm going to choose this one on the end again. Oh boy, I gotta pay attention to my crap. So we are actually going to just do a normal attack here. Normally I do another, but I want to get, obviously, another one of these off with the Trailblazer for his energy. And then I want to reset up the field with Fujian, so you know that way we don't die like we did last time. But as you can see so far, like this is really like going to show just how effective the super break mechanic is. Like it is a really strong mechanic right now. Obviously there's not many characters like, and it scales off a break effect, so obviously if I had a full break effect team, the super break would go absolutely nuts. But sadly I do not have that. But looking at it retrospectively, like it is still really good. Like that damage does add up, as you can see. I'm pretty sure, I have to go back and compare, but I'm pretty sure we are 100% doing this a lot faster than we did that first time. Like 100% we are definitely doing this a lot faster. And then here I can still get super break on two of them. Like look at that. That super break effect is insanely powerful. I would not underestimate how much the super break effect is. And there we go, we are in second phase. I genuinely think this is 100% faster than the first time we did this, so. And once again, like by the time you get back to him, he has his ult up. And that is without the initial build that I do want to do on him, which I will be showcasing later. Okay, Fujian used her field. Please attack her. Perfect. Like, if I can get them to attack Fujian to where she gets her ult up again, that would be very nice. Alright, we're gonna break this one on the end here. Okay. I don't need to pull up the field again. I'm gonna pop this. There's that super break effect coming in once again, which we're gonna hit him right here. Here, I'm going to break the one on the side here because it's going to delay its action. And then we're going to pop this. As you see, Fujian is a big lifesaver here. Obviously because I don't have Aventurine. I'm honestly thinking I pop this on him, right? And then I pop this. Because then that breaks 2 of them. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Alright, we might die here. We, like, actually might die here. Alright, hang on. I gotta think about this. We might be safe. Nope, we're dead. Okay. Yeah, no, they're... I messed up again here. But, like, honestly, this showcases, like, where they stand on a standpoint, honestly. The Trailblazer is obviously much better for, like, your damage-wise. He's definitely going to be the one to gain you more damage consistently. While Ruan Mei is going to get you a lot more breaks, which is going to help you stall the fight more. But now, I think I've showcased what I really want to show with them. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to work in this fight because this is a very difficult fight. Like, you take a lot of damage. But I'm going to try to showcase, what I want to showcase is actually both of them side by side. This is going to be the stats, obviously with Ruan Mei. 263 is pretty good on her. And then obviously with Trailblazer, we have 163. Now, yes, that would definitely 100% be higher if I used another set of this, which actually looking at it, I might just do. I'm actually going to do it, hang on. So we're going to actually switch these out and show them off on a full break one. Because, honestly, I feel like this is better for him since he's a break support as well. So, let's look at how his stats are here. 235, not bad, and I believe he does have enough energy recharge on his own to constantly sustain himself. So, we're going to showcase that off here. She does have 134 sadly, but that is alright. So, yeah, already I can see the big problem with this team, but that's fine. Now, obviously, we activate that. Break all of them, which is absolutely amazing. And then already we have a break right there, which is nice. And as you can see, look at that. Like, this is the value of this team right here. Like, we are already on a high breaking point. And now my team's most likely gonna die here, which is very likely. But that is fine. I'm gonna pop this here to get that extra super break on him. And then we're gonna take a lot of damage here. Yeah. Yeah, this is the struggle of this team here, is they cannot survive anything. I could do this. Let's do that. Then we're gonna pop that. Got that super break on them. Bam. We're gonna pop this. And then here's obviously where our good old pal Ruan Mei comes to help the team out with her special flower. And then here's where the combined efforts of both of them come into that, because how much break effect they do. Look at that. That is insane damage. Like, this 100%, this team is really good. Like, look at how much damage we're doing. Damage-wise, this team is not going to struggle. Like, we just easily wiped first phase, no problem, right? But we're not going to survive this. Unless... yeah. Unless I can use items, which I don't think I can. I don't think that's a thing during this anymore, right? I think that's only toward simulated, yeah. So we have no way to actually sustain ourselves, but, like, this is truly, like, an amazing team. Don't get me wrong. Like, this team absolutely slaps. Like, look at how much damage we do thanks to the super break effect. Like, it truly is absolutely nuts. how much damage this team does. The only problem is I'm pretty sure one of my characters is going to die here, and it's probably going to be Kafka. Okay, no, we're good. Alright, we're gonna get that super break effect in there. Alright, looks like we survived here. Ooh. Alright, and then let's pop this right here. Now, yeah, Kafka's dead here. Like, yeah, there's no shot. But, like, as you can see, like, based off of what I showed here, they do a lot of damage. It's just, obviously, we can't survive. What's my personal opinion on it? I feel like it's the playstyle that you want to go for. If you want to get really, like, just a lot of damage all the time, really fast, just consistent, like, damage, I would go with Trailblazer. Obviously, he doesn't provide the attack buff that Ruan Mei does, but, like, if you want that constant, like, super break damage that he does, like, that super break damage really does add up, especially with AoE ults and all that. That extra damage really does build up. So, if you really want to go for it, like, you want, like, heavy damage all the time, I would definitely go with the Trailblazer. He's going to give you that extra bit of damage that you need, along with your supporting break effect for the team. But if you want, all in all, just like a really good all-rounded support, then definitely you want Ruan Mei. Because let's be honest here, as much as I'm liking what they did with Trailblazer for the Harmony Path, Ruan Mei is still definitely just all-around better choice, really, when looking at it. Because, like, she may not be able to, like, put up the damage numbers that obviously the Trailblazer is going to be helping with, because he's going to help put up your damage numbers substantially. But for sustainability, like, just all in all overall support for the whole team itself, Ruan Mei is 100% better. She applies the attack buff, she applies the break effect buff for the whole team, she gives the initial break effect buff through her passive without needing Eidolons at all. And then not only that, but she also supplies with her ult that delayed action and increasing just the amount of weakness break you do to enemies. All in all, as like all-rounded stats, she is 100% better than the Trailblazer if you want just them purely for support and to help keep the team alive. Ruan Mei is 100% better there. But like I said, it genuinely depends on the build you want. Like, you want damage? I'd highly recommend Trailblazer. He's going to help you with that damage. But if you want just support for your team and being able to shred through freaking weakness breaks and supply the sustainability, delayed actions, 100% Ruan Mei. But let me know what you think. Who do you think you'll be running? Even if you don't have them, who do you think you would run? What are the teams you think you would go with them? And for the last part, I almost forgot. I was going to show the team that I think would be ideal for the Trailblazer. So, the damage team, I'm not going to replace that team because that's my fun team I have there. I'm not going to replace that team. I forget how many teams I have. Holy cow. Sure, we'll replace this one for now. I can remake that anytime. But the team that I thought would be best in slot for him is this team right here. Where are you? There you are. This is the team that I feel would support his passive the most. Because you have Zhui Yi, who is heavy reliant on that break damage, like her whole kit revolves around her break effect. You have Ruan Mei and Pax applying that break effect for her, and obviously the Trailblazer giving that super break effect, which is going to increase the damage that she does even more, and then Gallagher, who makes enemies more susceptible to break effect damage when you ult, and he's obviously a sustain. So this is the team that I would really want to try out, but I don't have fully built yet, and once I build them, I will showcase this team off. But like I said, the main discussion was just seeing the difference between the Trailblazer and Ruan Mei, and just you guys get to see what they do from like an average player's perspective. Because I'm not like the tip-top best player out there, as you saw. I wiped twice in that boss fight because I made stupid decisions. But I'm your average player. So I just wanted you guys to see what the view is of these two characters from an average player's point of view. But I hope you guys did like that, and I can't wait to see you guys in next video. And I will say, before I finish this off, I know I'm doing the outro, but I will be playing Wuthering Waves. That is going to appear on this channel. But I hope you guys all did enjoy this, and I will be back either with another Star Wars video, or nice little tidbit coming in, little Elden Ring challenge. It's going to be the first one you've ever seen in the Elden Ring challenge history. So I'll see you guys then.